All right, I'm gonna hit y'all up on some game because not a lot of people are aware of this, what I'm about to share with you. And it's this, okay? A lot of people are not aware of this. Check it out. The reason why people like myself, real estate investors, the reason why we deal with low income housing, Section 8, there's a reason for it, right? And it goes like this. When I deal with these tenants that are on low income housing, Section 8, they stay in my properties for a long time. All right. That makes my process a lot easier. Okay. I don't have the high turnover rates. My contracts stay intact because I only do 1 year leases. And it just makes the process much smoother because when I get a tenant out and I have to get another one in, I gotta market it, I gotta do cleanup, right? It's a turnaround. The property sits for a little bit, and I got to pay expenses, and it's usually about 30 days. Within 30 days, I can get it rented out. That's not a problem. It's just when I can keep a tenant in there for such a long time without any interruption, it just makes my process a lot smoother, makes the business run smoother, and I get paid constantly. That's the name of the game. But these tenants don't go anywhere. Once you can get a Section 8 family into your property, I'm telling you, life becomes a lot easier for you and for them. So it's a two-way street. It works both ways. So these tenants, people don't realize it's hard for them to find properties. It's not because they're not out there. It's because a lot of people don't understand the process. And when they don't understand the process, I like that better because that means I don't have a lot of competition. So this is most of us as real estate investors. People don't understand that a lot of landlords won't accept Section 8. It's not necessarily because, they think they're bad people. It's just that the process, it does take some time. But once you're on it, you get income every single month on the first, and it doesn't matter what the economy does. So I've been through a lot of downtimes or up times and down times in the economy, and I still get income every single month. But the tenants stay there for a long time. Most of the time, these tenants, they have kids. And since they have kids, they want to be rooted somewhere because they got friends and they don't want to be bouncing from place to place. It's just harder for the kids. And like I said earlier, it's hard for these families to find properties because a lot of Section 8 landlords don't accept them. So when you understand the game and how the process works, it gives you the unfair advantage. All right. So my tenants stay in my properties I've got one tenant that's been in my properties for 8 years. I got another one that's been in there for 10, right? So those are the good things about Section 8 that a lot of people are not really picking up on because they just don't understand. But I would rather do this all day as opposed to working at these plants like I used to do. And I was working at these plants all the time, and I don't have any control over anything. They could do what you call a shutdown or a turnaround, and then you got to start the thing up. Pay can act funny sometimes. There's all kind of things when you're working with a JOB. It's not, you don't control it. They can lay you off at any given moment. So these are the things that you got to look and outweigh. All right. So again, that's why I like dealing with low-income housing Section 8. Now I'm going to tell you another little bonus that people don't realize when it comes to Section 8. And it goes like this. And this is not in every city, but in some places, where as a landlord, you can get what you call a one-time signing bonus, okay? You can get a one-time signing bonus. So when I get a tenant into my property, all right, I get an extra income, just one time, just for signing them on. It's an incentive because that's how much of a shortage there is out here of landlords accepting these tenants into properties. So it's just got so much good in it, but people don't really want to wake up to reality of what's really taking place because they hear somebody else talking about it that has no clue about real estate investing or let alone Section 8. So my tenants stay planted, they stay there, they don't go nowhere. I like that. It's no interruption in the process of me getting paid. I get income on the first every single month. It don't matter what the economy does. I've been through the 2008 housing crash, still got paid. I've been through COVID, still got paid. 2025 in October, We had the longest U.S. government shutdown in history, still got paid. All of us that are dealing with low-income housing Section 8, we still got paid. And I started out in 2000. So yeah, 26 years in the game and still getting paid. If it wasn't worth it, and if it wasn't any good, I wouldn't be doing this for this long. It'd be impossible. I'd be out of business by now. And that's not the way I operate. So that's just giving you a heads up. Just kind of understand how the game goes. There's a lot of benefits with dealing with low-income housing Section 8. You know, every single Section 8 family is assigned to a caseworker, and that caseworker is the liaison or the middle person between myself and the tenant. So if they damage my property, first of all, they're supposed to pay for it out of pocket according to the lease contract. That is, if it's their fault. And if it's my fault, I'll take care of it. No problem. But if there's anything done wrong and they don't abide by the contract, guess what? They lose that voucher. This is the same voucher that they signed up for to get on the program, and they don't get on the next day or even 2 weeks. The housing they're going to be on a waiting list, and this waiting list, they can wait anywhere from 2, 5, 10 years, and I promise you they will. They do it all the time, right? Because they need a place to stay, and somewhere else, they're probably just staying temporarily until they get off of the waiting list. But they're aware that they're going to be on it for a long time because everything is just so backed up. And so that's another reason why they'll stay in your properties, because they know that they can't just go out there in the open market and get a property, because a lot of landlords don't accept it. So this gives you as a landlord and an investor the unfair advantage when you know the process. So just some things I want to share with you, but just kind of understand the game, how it works, because I guarantee you, when you have systems in place and you know what you're doing, it beats working at a JOB. All right. See y'all in the next video.